sad, but are we going to use his character as like an NPC or is someone gonna run him?
Josh has a plan.
I'd rather quit.
Josh has a plan.
He does?
So
Okay.
I assume he'll be probably NPC going forward.
Okay.
Or rocks fall, we all die, and we're all making new characters right now.
New characters, new campaign. Veronica's coming in.
Yo.
Don't even play.
Bro,
That would be awesome.
Bro, I straight up told her that like next campaign I run, I'm pulling her ass in.
Who?
One of my poly partners.
Mm-hmm.
She plays D&D?
She wants to really badly. Her partner plays a lot of D&D, or played a lot of D&D, and wanted to be the one to get her into it, but they've kind of relaxed on that very stubborn point. So now we're gonna play D&D. Yes.
Listen, if we want to add another person, I'm always up for something a little more horror themed.
Would you say, Rain?
This is already horrific. What?
Eh,
I said, what'd you say?
perfect shit happens.
I was gonna ask, are you gonna do a one-shot or a campaign with her? Because I would love to join one-shots.
Oh shit!
I'm putting together a one. I'm putting together a one-shot for her and her fiance. We'll probably be doing it during a weeknight. You'd be more than welcome. I was probably gonna pull Josh as well, so long as he was free that day.
Which day?
Oh. I'm usually free on weeknights after 8.
That would be perfect. Okay. And I think Josh's intention is to drag her into a full-scale campaign.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
I like them long runners.
I feel like I get lost in the long ones, so I feel like the one-shots are a little easier to like familiarize with new stuff, you know?
Fair enough.
Because you guys, I feel like you guys have all tried like different types of races and classes. I've only tried like 2. So
you say, Josh, I would like to put. I don't want to stop playing Rain, but I would like to put Rain aside for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I want to play a monk.
You be quiet and I don't tell you about the plans that I already have in motion. Shut the fuck up.
Stop talking about something that you want to do and do it.
Are we legit
I was going to, but
considering something new though?
I mean, it's entirely up to
Are
you guys.
people actually considering something new?
I created a new character because I was gonna partially retire Rain for a bit, but then my brother jumped off and I was like, that's a lot of change for the crew. So
Are we considering a new campaign?
new characters, yeah.
No, not a new campaign. We gotta see this thing through.
Rain, don't feel like you wanting a new character would cause us any problem.
Yeah.
I feel the
Yeah, no,
will.
definitely not. Yeah.
It really won't. It
Yeah.
really won't, because for
But it
one, my favorite part of playing in this game have been the sessions of me introducing Aiden and me introducing Modar and me introducing 3. The party getting to, especially because we're much better as a group at role playing now than when we started. I think that would be a very, very fun experience. And stop holding out on us. Give us your new character. What you're doing is I'll start my new workout and diet on Monday of D&D.
Right.
That's what you're doing. No, not a new campaign. I'm not suggesting a new campaign. I'm saying
I've been
if you want to play a new
considering
character.
a new one too, and if a majority of us are just going to change characters or consider, hey, I want to try something else, we might as well just do something new.
Over here, Thalos is like, no, I want the fucking conclusion.
Dude,
I want the conclusion too. That's why I'm saying just do new characters. You know, Rammus gets consumed by the sword. Rain ascends to be a god, and we just move on.
Oh my god, if Rainless became a god, I'm okay with that kind of conclusion, to be honest. Y'all, I want to be... Oh, and I want my next character to pray to the god Rain.
Do it! Do it! You won't, punk ass.
Get out all the rune stones, so we have to go find new rune stones and extend the campaign. We'll never see the end of it.
Hey,
Bro, my character doesn't have a runestone or a weapon, so like, we got time.
That's true.
We've been busting ass for rune stones.
Yeah, it's true.
And we're like mad OP now.
What? Let's get out of this situation before we say we're OP.
Yeah, we're OP. Dying in the corner of the room was the fucking favorite.
Excuse me? Excuse me, DM God. That was in no way a challenge to your
I don't
authority
think
of
I've
power.
taken damage yet in this fight.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
all
because
right.
I took tons of it.
I will
You guys
add
spent most of the last campaign healing.
Well, stealing souls, but semantics.
No, yeah, Rain was heal bot because of those fucking AoE attacks last session.
Oh, I love that shit.
Rain came in clutch for the with that.
That's what I'm saying. I like this character, and I'd hate to just be like, all right, fuck it, bring someone new, and then I feel like,
Wait,
I don't know, the development of this character. Do what you want, you know.
could we?
But if the team's gonna turn into a different team, then we might as well just try something else, you know.
Could I make a suggestion then? Because it
And
does seem
start from the bottom.
is still very much attached to their current characters, but also wants to try something new. Is it maybe like after this battle, we'll pause this campaign and do something else? Maybe like a 2 or 3 arc thing, like a short, quick change, and see how we feel.
I can do that.
Keep going with that. Or
Okay, that makes sense.
And then going from there, if people wanted to switch to their new characters, we can work on integrating them into the main campaign over a couple episodes.
Yeah.
So it's not just a swap one to the
I
next
think-
right after a fight.
yeah, I think we could talk about it at that time after we go through the experience of trying something new together. And then if we're like, okay, this fucking feels good, we can just keep rolling. We'll just adapt, you know, see how we feel.
Might be down.
The other question is then,
So
who is
Wait,
going
would we start at this level, or would you want to
This-
just go from the bottom? That's my thing.
So I recently came into possession of all of the adventures in the fucking God, what's the name of the book? I don't remember it now.
I
The
just
one with
asked-
all the adventures. What's the
I
D&D?
just ask because this is like the first time I've done this, so I'm not very familiar with all the others. So it's kind of helpful to start from the bottom and learn as you go, you know, instead of being like,
Yeah.
all right, these are all your tools, now go.
Right.
Yeah.
So if depending on who you guys wanted to run, I recently got all of the adventures for Tales from the Yawning Portal, which are just a bunch of dungeons for a bunch of different levels players. So there are ones for first level, there are ones for third level, there are ones for fifth level, there are ones for eighth level. And
So
I'd be happy to
knowing that, I feel like starting from the very bottom kind of sucks. I feel
What
like
about, like,
we start
8?
like 3, 5, something like really minimal.
Something lower is cool. I only know.
What about
so,
what
too
about 5?
high?
What
too
about 5?
high.
I have an adventure for 5th level.
No,
We
sir.
could do the Hidden Shrine of Tomoe-chan, which is just a dungeon crawl, a medium-ish dungeon crawl.
Wait, so
some RP.
Nate, would you DM that?
I'm throwing my hat into the ring unless you guys have a specific thing. This I already have and would require basically no setup from me,
Oh, okay.
to the point that
That's cool.
we could do character creation tonight and probably get into it tonight
I'm down.
if that's what we wanted. Or,
But,
we
wait,
could do this game.
We're,
Right
well,
now.
Why not?
do
Why
this
not
fight.
just go through this?
Yeah.
I mean, we only have a limited number of time tonight.
Then let's get through this fight. Let's go.
yeah, let's finish this fight and then start something.
Shocking
Okay,
explanation.
One
All right,
last
let me
question.
log in.
Did anybody is anybody actually off on Monday?
I am not.
I am not.
I have all my Mondays available.
Okay, all right. How about Sunday night? And I'm only saying if we're gonna do character creation, we could just take an hour, get together, kill off between like 8 and 9, 9 and 10. You know, just do some like
I'm with
level
that.
3, level 5 characters or something like that. Just an idea, just throwing it out there. But I definitely want to get to Otren tonight. So yeah.
I would like to do it this weekend. So Sunday night or Monday, I'm available. Hours.
Are you?
Mondays
Jungle
depends
Ball?
what time. If it's super late Monday, no, because Tuesday's a really early day.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're not around for Jungle Bunglers Sunday, Rain?
No, I wanted to pause Palm for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Hold on. If you guys are waiting on me, let me log in.
I feel very lost with Palm, and I don't feel like it'll be easy for me to swing back in. And trying to get back into that makes me feel very anxious right now. So I want to take a break from her.
Fair.
I'm sorry, I had to
No, yeah.
say
I'm
it that
sorry,
way. but
I'm sorry it makes you feel that way.
I feel like it was difficult to get into her from the get go a bit. The type of character was really great to get into, but her like background attached to what's her name?
Siren.
What was May's character's? Yes,
Siren.
Siren. That was kind of difficult to maneuver. So now that I'm on my own, I feel like the character is just bland.
Well, so the party is on their way back to Port Nyanzaru. That presents a great opportunity for you to be like, yeah, Palm is not affiliate. She's gonna go looking for Tyra, and Palm goes off to do the adventure. To do something else. And you would have the opportunity to bring in again something completely new and try it out again at not a crazy high level.
Okay.
Because now the party has a paladin, and he's a whole deal.
Is that the Lion Man?
Yeah.
Cool. Lion Man was cool. I like him. What was the guy's name?
Jose.
Jose.
Kenjiro Tempest.
Kenjiro Tempest.
That's his
Jose.
name.
I don't think I've ever met him, right?
I mean, yeah, you played a couple games with him.
No, I mean like in person. I've never met him.
Oh,
in person.
no. He lives in Florida.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. He was fun to play with. Gosh, who was I playing a one shot with recently that really was fucking fun as shit? Oh, with you, and your friend Nate. What was her name? Gosh, I'm so shitty with names.
Which one? Anything. Give me anything. Anything about the game or the character.
Was she a bird?
Oh my god, Yona's Kenku.
Yes, Yona.
Oh my lord, that game. And the quest was all the
fun.
bear puns. It was all the bear puns. Yeah.
That game was so fucking fun. So that's why that really opened me to like maybe more one shots would be good for me to get more comfortable.
That's fair.
Yeah.
More roleplay experience in different situations is definitely what the doctor ordered. Yeah.
Oh, hell
Yeah. Experiment a bit. So I'm gonna do that. Please send Palm away on an adventure.
A magical journey.
Well, so are you temporally not around Sunday, or are you, for one reason or another, you're not able to make it this Sunday? But I could have Palm leave right now, and you could come back with a new character right now,
Okay, cool.
if
My
that's what you would like.
I don't have 4 hours to
That's totally fine.
commit. I have like 1 to 2 hours, which I feel like I can dedicate to character development with y'all, with this new idea that we're coming up with, because this feels like a much more shorter commitment. So I'm gonna do that this weekend.
Bet.
and then-
So I'll set up a Roll20 for us, and we'll talk about level. We'll get votes between, I guess, level 5 and level 8 is,
Yeah,
is what we're feeling.
I don't
We'll
wanna-
see.
I'd say 5.
I think
Five.
5's good. 3 to 5.
5.
Up 5
Okay,
is good.
so I'll set up a 5th level adventure, and you guys can fill out character sheets whenever, and we'll try and have it all ready together before our next date is 3-4, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
come with some notes on who I'm trying to create.
Are we gonna fill this slot, or would we add another person, or we'll get there when we get there?
Do we need one more person? Because
Four is fine.
Yeah,
Four's
four's
a good
good.
size. Four's a good
I would
size.
like to say, I feel like when there's too many people, I kind of get lost in the shuffle because there's a
Four's-
lot. So I feel like if we could keep it to this number, I would be able to follow better.
Understandable.
Okay.
Cool, thank you.
I
guys.
just old school RPG Trinity. I always think of the 5.
Okay, all right, I'm done smoking.
Get in that fucking thing now, you loser.
Sorry.
Nerd.
I feel like this is the most socializing I've done in like weeks. Holy shit.
I gotta
Wow.
say, from the outside, it's pretty cool watching all of you catch up. I missed y'all.
Oh, we missed you too. It's like so sad when I don't get to talk to you guys. Shut. What was I gonna grab? Oh, I needed AirPods. Oh, and my iPad. Okay. There we go. This is so exciting. What kind of characters do you guys think you're gonna fuss with?
Maybe a monk or a paladin.
A monk or a paladin? Ooh.
Yeah. I thought about ranger, but they kind of suck, and I don't want to just play another fighter with a bow.
Honestly, if you're gonna, do fighter with a bow beats ranger out most of the time, unfortunately, in my opinion. I give a lot of love to ranger, but unfortunately in 5th edition there's a lot lacking unless you're constantly in the jungle or something.
Maybe paladin. Something swings a big ass sword.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a beer.
Although I wouldn't mind sneaking around.
I've been having the sour ale.
Even and roguing it up.
Mix it up, man. Multi-class.
Ooh, multi-class.
Also,
Ooh,
it's been
swashbuckling looks cool.
Swashbuckler is, in my opinion, the best class. Subclass for rogue. In my humble opinion, it's the most fun and the best.
Oh yeah. I will give it its grades on that, especially if it's a straight through vanilla rogue. Multi-class assassin every time.
Which one? Which
That's the DPS build. That's not the most fun or solo best full run through.
Well, that's why I said multi-class specifically. If I'm going through a best run through, then that would just be straight up fucking totem barbarian.
Well, for rogue.
Yeah. At the same time, I don't think I've ever played a totem barbarian. I always looked at that, I'm like, I don't want to push it to easy mode.
It's not easy mode.
The elemental resistance, though, gets at me. Alright.
I have arrived.
Gonna turn off my UMC fucking mixer. Sweet dreams are made of these. Alrighty. Well, in short, still in the midst of this fight with the Fey Revenant, the mistress of spiders in this domain, in the hive that you were still originally delving into. In the midst of boldness, after defeating the ants and seeing that they were less in the sufficient defenses as the Dracid spiders, you decided to push on through into the throne room, and very quickly realized the extreme dangers that you were in. Using everything at your disposal, you put up various gold runestones, as many spells as you possibly could, even holding up the front line and buffing each other's best as possible as the onslaught of poison, bites, and other creatures and insectoids came bearing down at you. The Fey Queen of this hive, quickly calling out orders and taking shots at those more significant, started whittling people down, almost to the point of having both the Delacroix twins down and out from the poison gas. At that point as well, the Dracid spider that had been roaming around that originally caught Modar in its web, bearing its fangs down on people and demonstrating extreme power and deadly venom. Nera, being passed out for a moment, finally for the first time actually had to retreat, extremely heavily wounded, near death, finally taking a back foot. Now we continue on from where we left off last, as the webbing of the area is coating over the entire zone. There's a
what the hell is all this stuff? I don't remember what all the circles and squares are.
So the gold circle would be Rain's healing rune. The gold
You're
rune.
welcome.
trying to remember exactly what Jin had going the last time here.
When the cleric does her job, pat herself on the back that one time.
Let's see.
Hi, puppy.
That's what it was. I think it was for the saves and other such.
Oh, baby. Oh.
And then with the green squares, that's a area where it's filled with webs up above. Obviously, flying over to there has led to mass grappling. And you figured out what Jin had last time, Nate?
Yeah, he cast heroism on himself.
That's right. And then the blue area is difficult terrain to walk on, as it was filled with ice for the ice storm for a time.
Okay, so we have healing, the 10 HP, anything else?
That
Jin's heroism.
Yeah, the Jin's heroism, which let me go.
Was the heroism too?
Allow me to click on that spell real quick. So.
Oh, okay. And he chooses who to use it on, right?
No, I definitely have the wrong spell. Because that's not the right level. That's not an aura.
Mm-mm. Let's see.
What does he have that's at 34?
Aura of Courage. Or no, that one. I'm trying to remember here.
Alright, pop out the chat log, Control F Jin, start going through. Here it comes.
Pretty much.
"73 pages of chat logs, guys. That's a lot.
Holy shit, you're really going through all that?
Every instance of the word Jin.
Don't know if it was ever put into the chat.
Aura of Vitality?
That makes
That
sense.
that might be it.
What's the Aura of Vitality? What does that do?
That would allow him on a bonus action to heal someone within this 30-foot mark. Or
There it is!
20 foot.
Damn, Rain, why you wasting the crits?
Sorry, I was just trying to figure out what this button did.
What you doing?
I'm experimenting.
With what?
Anyway,
with what your
cheers, guys.
Constitution skill does?
Well, I was trying to figure out what this button in the corner of my screen was. I was like, what is that? And I clicked it, and that shit popped up, so I guess it was a shortcut. Sorry.
Alright.
Now you know.
Yeah. I just said that.
Alrighty. So,
Cheers.
Cheers.
don't know if you would want to play Jin tonight. Nate.
I can pick up Jin for the fight.
Alrighty. Would be appreciated.
I will do so.
Which would be immediately on his turn, because unfortunately that's when.
Oh, good.
After 0 time.
What is up with this green Drake near him? What is its icon representation?
45 feet up, and then the turret is marked for deadly precision.
How does his runestone work? Does he has wings as well, right?
Yes, he has wings as well. He is immune to fire. The Flames of Betalis is the 2d8 flame tongue effect, as well as being able to call upon 2 fire elementals.
Nate?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
so
a-
I've been thinking about it. And if we can get someone on the other side of like it doesn't have to be Jin, but I mean, if you've got control, if we can get
Well-
someone on the other side of Ramus, on the other side of that giant frigging spider, they'll both have advantage to attack this bastard. And if it tries to move and drop webs on us again, they can do the reaction and hit it with attacks of opportunity. Like we can whittle this thing down if we get people
sir.
into position. I've just been thinking about
Well,
it. But
I'm literally last, so it's gonna be somebody else.
Follow-up
Also-
question. Follow-up question. How far could Jin summon the fire elementals away from himself?
It would be 60 feet.
Oh, sexy.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
We
Can
also
can I put one next to Ramus and one on the other side?
effing lovely.
we also have to like this one who's taking pot shots at us and we've done no damage to.
Maybe
Wait, which
one
one
of
is
the
that?
fire elementals over there. This one over here.
I'm in the air, so you're unless the elementals can fly, it'd probably be under me. Because
Fire
this thing
elementals, I'm
is
sure, can fly.
on. This
Unfortunately
thing's
not.
like halfway down, right? This thing's sort of in the like on the ceiling.
Yeah, it was attacking me, and I'm 35 feet up. And you're by me, Ramus.
So I don't know if we want to distract this, but we gotta. This thing's just. This Drider over here just keeps taking shots at us.
So it's an action to summon the elementals?
Yes.
Okay. Then... Oh, let me give Jin his 10 before I forget. And he can use a bonus action to heal Rain for 2d6.
You're doing a what?
What's the name of the spell that he has?
So,
Or
You should. or Vitality, which would be a bonus action to heal a target within range.
I don't think it's on his sheet.
It is not.
Ah, okay. So how many is it? 2d6?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's 2d8 for that spell. It's a pretty beefy spell.
Vitality. Aura of Vitality.
Fertility.
2d6.
Alright. And then...
Rain, please heal for 8.
I'm balling.
The Ocho.
Welcome to
Thank you for
05,
giving me
the
some
Ocho.
life.
And I'll keep him here for the now. I step forward to further engage this guy. This fucking shitbird.
Alright.
That'll be Jin for now. The elementals go after his turn, or do I need to roll initiative for them?
They would go after your turn. Unfortunately, they are grounded.
They are grounded. That's information that I would have. What kind of self-respecting fire elemental can't fly? First of all, you're made of fire, literally the
They
second
exist.
lightest element.
Next to air.
This is bullshit, is what it is. Alright, well,
They should be able to propulse themselves off of the floor.
somebody else is gonna have a bad day then in that case. They go shooting across the cavern to end up on either side of this thing.
She's marked at 80 feet up. She's been shooting from the ceiling in the webs.
Can they do any ranged attacks?
Unfortunately, not.
They have touch. What kind of bullshit fire? No wonder Jin doesn't summon these things. God damn. All right, can I put them? I guess over by the Draconid because that's the only one on the floor. It's dead.
Yes, you can.
My apologies for all the confusion.
You are perfectly fine. Very clearly, you never used fire element. I love you.
Never
man.
had the pleasure.
Wait, can you drop one on top of it like it's a surface? Like as opposed to just dropping it on the ground? Like,
Is the spell that exists only in your head? Does it say a point on the ground, or does it say an unoccupied point?
Unoccupied point for the way it does.
So I could flame strike this spellcaster. Oh
base-
no, that one's 85 feet up. I could flame strike the giant spider.
Yes, you could. You could drop the 2 elementals above, but they would immediately drop as well.
So, how does that mechanically work?
For that, they do have...
They take the damage from it being near it. Would they have an opportunity to attack at that point, or?
There.
This is very metagaming-y. I can just attack the Draco Spider so that we don't do all this.
Let's see where it is. As they kind of pop in and drop in, I would let them get each 1 touch attack off.
Okay, and then why don't you put them wherever they'll end up, and I'll make 1 attack for each of them, and then they'll have to find a way to get their other attack in.
And then you would be able to roll me 2d10 of fire damage, because part of the fire form, any creature, because they could share
Come
space.
into contact. Okay, sick. So that's that. 4 for as they fly by. They both reach out with a 21 and an 18. I will unwhisper the fire elementals.
The 21 will hit. The 18
Okay.
unfortunately will miss.
12 more fire on top of the 4, and it's on fire and will take damage at the start of its turns.
This is true.
And then they move over and they both make 1 final attack each on this guy at advantage. That's a 20 and a 22 on the Draco bitch.
Both of those will hit, and that boy will immediately drop.
Sick. Then gives a thumbs up. And the fire elementals can't do thumbs up because they suck.
Well, they got hands.
They don't have fingers. Fuckers. They're also bright as hell.
Yes, they are. Alrighty. Alright.
Oh boy. I didn't like that.
Well, you don't like the Joker laugh thing?
No.
Alrighty. The Revenant at that same time, let me double check something there, yes, especially with the drop down there that you've done to the fire elementals. Let's see. Above all of you now erupts into flame as that area that's been covered in gossamer silk is now quickly catching fire and roaring into a full blast of flame.
Yikes.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's a dead ass way. Set it on fire.
I mean,
We're gonna
I have
burn this
fire
whole bitch
resistance.
down.
hey, to be fair, that's how we got around the first, 7 levels of this, was just lighting shit on fire.
Everything on fire.
That's just true.
Everything.
Old habits die hard.
Alright, so let's check. She's going to take aim at Jin for summoning the fire elementals. Does not look.
Is she in the fire at all?
No, she's
But she's
high
all
up.
the fuck way over there. She's 80 feet up and behind us. Ahead of us. Pending.
With that, both arrows boom, boom, off the armor. Doesn't affect Jin in the slightest. The sand spiders.
What's that?
Oh yeah, and there's the battle that's going on
the
underground.
fucking underground battle in the wall at the current time.
Yes, sir.
How's that earth elemental looking?
Rocky is doing excellently. Thank you for asking.
All of those attacks are gonna hit with a.
What? This is bullshit.
So-
Because you said something.
It's because I opened my big fat mouth.
He is fine. So, grand total, because he's not affected by poison, thankfully. 5. So 45 reduced to 22.
Okay.
Hot damn.
That finally will bloody him.
Rocky's been putting in work.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's literally been occupying two of the most dangerous creatures on the battlefield this entire fight. Love it.
Can he like
Rocky
eat
MVP.
rocks and gain health or something?
No, but once the hour is up,
My
and
fucking-
I can get him back tomorrow anyway.
The fucking lair action, I swear to God. Alright, so Constitution saving throw for all who are still in the room, so...
Does that include me?
Anyone close to
no.
Jin?
So
Okay.
Thalos would be like the barrier.
Thank you.
This is what we do.
Give
Fight for
Talos a
cover.
big hug from the back.
Fight
The
for
DC is 11.
What are we? Hold on. Do we have any bonuses?
At this range...
You're not within 10 feet of Jin, so you don't get a bonus.
Damn it.
Alright, so Modar and Jin are fine. Ramus, you are blinded for a turn.
Haha! Can I finally fucking use this thing? Enhanced senses, baby. I'm sure the giant spider in front of me is pretty easy to hear and smell.
Let's see, this one. Well, trying to finish off the Rocky, man.
No!
But I won't.
Don't you touch my sweet baby boy.
I will destroy your stony child. The definite hit for 1, but the other 2 will miss, so only 12 reduced to 6.
Okay.
This Rocky man is putting in the work. Alrighty.
Alright, spider time.
Giant spider's turn. Let's see. Does he want a blueberry or tiger food?
Hard to say.
I'll flip a coin.
Oh!
1 is Ramus, 2 is blueberry. Alrighty. It's gonna try and bear down at Ramus then. Uh, 24 to hit you, Ramus. I believe that. Yep.
Yeah, just.
So that would be 34 piercing.
Cut that in half.
And then let me get the other for the deadly precision. So 29 was reduced down to 14, and so the 34, 17 piercing on the first, 14 on the other one, because that would be part of the deadly precision. And then go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, DC 21.
Rain.
Ooh.
Alright. So you do not lose half your current hit points.
That nat 20 coming in the clutch.
We love to see it. Hype for the for the nat 20. I spilled soda everywhere, getting hype.
Good job.
Would you say 30? How many points? 31?
That would be, yeah, 31 total.
I will use my reaction to reduce that by 7 with the last of the strength for my arcane ward.
All right.
So
As-
my mirror flies over and it takes like part of the damage and then cracks, and the shards fly back over towards me.
How much?
7.
Oh, well, 69 was cool, but 76 is better.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take away your 69 sex joke. I'm so sorry.
And then it will
I regret everything.
bristle once at you, Ramus. Which that one will miss, and then it's going to bristle at Modar.
Ooh.
How many attacks does this thing have?
Like 1 million.
To be fair, it's a giant spider, so at least 8?
All of those will miss.
Thank God.
Which reminds me.
Damn, Dallas, all that health. And we're the ones getting smacked around.
The spider just got something back, and I'm very scared.
Modar,
Oh dear.
please.
Well.
Oh, probably the jump and the web.
So, like, I would like to catch both the giant spider and this whore with a lightning bolt. Is that possible because of the angle? Like, I would need to get over here against the wall to be in the correct place. Is there room there for me to get?
Yes, there would be, because you would be able to tuck between this.
Because I can fly. Yeah.
We gotta figure out how to lock this spider down too. We don't want it jumping over and over again.
Like I said, that's if we can get him on advantage, then he runs the risk of taking damage if he tries to move out of range from you guys.
It's a spider. It's holding onto the wall by like its legs, right, Josh? Like it's not like being held up by a spell. It doesn't seem to be affected by a spell, does it?
Holding on to
that I could dispel.
the webs and the wall.
Yeah, it's just a giant spider. The magic is that it's horrible.
It's the magic of life. I'm gonna eat you.
Is it? It's dark in here. Yes.
Not anymore. The fire elementals are very, very bright.
Yeah.
Damn. Is it like bright? Is it low light or?
It would definitely be bright because there's the lantern bugs everywhere filling this chamber.
Well, there goes that idea.
Alright. Modar flies over, ducking under one of the spines that thunks into the wall from the giant spider. And I position myself back against the wall and I point my staff of power and I say, Alakazam! And I shrug, and a giant purple lightning bolt comes out of the staff.
Alright.
Yes! Good lightning bolt!
Woo!
Alrighty. So, that, the spider will succeed, but the lady will not in the distance as she sees it basically screeching at her from across the room, just slams right into the center of her thorax.
Fuck, yeah, so 43 for her and 21 for the giant spider. And, I'm a wizard, so I don't really get good bonus actions as such. I'm just gonna do my goodness. I assume the spider looks at me with like 3 or more of its eyes, and I make an apologetic face at it.
If you get back to where you were in 6 months when my turn comes around, I can try and get advantage.
So you're right. So I'm making an apologetic face at Ramus or at the spider. I see Ramus going, "Get back over here!" and Motor's like, "Oh, and zoops his way back over.
Flying away from it?
No, I'm just going back over to where I was by Ramus, so that if he can get to the other side of it, I'm there with my staff of power, technically engaging it, because that is a weapon that I could wield. That's Motor's turn.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Telling you, brothers, I got you. I got you.
With that, it will deadly precision and tack that back on. As you can hear the Fey Mistress calling out, "Get that blue one! And him now!"
Yield the need. It's not. You don't have to.
Rain.
Yes.
You and
I'm gonna
Nira are in the back room, just beside Dallas.
I'm gonna move over here. over yonder so I can see the monster.
Please keep Rocky in the aura. He is our only hope.
Oh, don't forget you to add your 10 XP, 10 HP.
I'm at max.
I was gonna do guiding bolt and aim at Spider-Man.
Does Rain get the HP too? Or since it's her aura, it does not.
She would, because it's part of her runestone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, don't forget your 10 HP.
Word. I'm gonna guiding bolt if that makes a difference.
At the biggest spider, I assume?
Say that
At
again?
whomst.
Oh, it's a spider.
Alright. That definitely lands true. As it's now looking in multiple directions at people.
Honk. That's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty.
No cool bonus action.
No,
Alright.
because I just used a spell. Any bonus action would also be a spell.
I believe while I was playing Rain, you summoned your spiritual weapon, which is what this is, by the spider.
Oh.
Yes. You should have
So you should be able to hit with a
bonus action.
third level spiritual weapon bonk. I believe it was third level.
Okay. Wunderbar.
Fucking big rolls today, baby. Hell yeah.
Love that. Those 27s, keep those coming.
Loving it. That's my lucky number right now.
Oh, yes.
That was gonna be a big bonk on its head. And that'll be my turn, good sir.
Alrighty. So that legendary action, it's going to leap further away from Modar for a moment.
Away from me.
Do I get
Opportunity?
Flash
Opportunity
on it?
attack?
With the current blind, unfortunately not. Because even though you know it's there, it wouldn't give you disadvantage for that. It's basically breaking from you. So it goes further back.
Poor.
30 feet and another 20 up.
Guys, don't worry. I've started eating lifesavers, so we're good. We can't die now. Because they're lifesavers.
I appreciate this. Oh, I'm killing you now. No, I'm good.
Do it. Strike me down, and I will only become more powerful.
Thanos.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see. I need 60
Druid power.
feet. Okay. No, 60 feet. That'll work. Okay. But you guys can't see my arrow when I draw an arrow, can you?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
You have
Okay,
to.
alright.
You have to toggle the not show for us not to.
No. It's fine. So you guys can see exactly what I was just pointing at. All right. Thalos splits in a manly way. Flits out to here. And summons Draconic Spirit again, this time at a level 5.
I need you to take a deep breath and find your balls. And when you find them,
Video,
fine
go!
job.
And the golden dragon with the green tinged feathers like Ziri shows up 60 feet away on the other side of the spider that just tried to get away.
Fucking hell.
This way, if Ramus needs to run up or fly over to it, he'll have advantage when he ends up attacking. That's the plan in motion.
Alright.
It's not.
Let me grab you at Ryan right there.
That actually is the spider still on the wall?
The spider currently is still on the wall.
Okay.
while I'm out of cover, I point up at the Drider, and I say, "Bring the archer. She's up there." And then I go back into cover. That's a complete and total lie, but I want to get her a little off edge, or on edge, I should say.
Alrighty.
Tactical.
All right. Okay, Thalos back in cover. He tells Nira, "Your javelins." He just reminds her, "You're low health, but you can still get like some long shots in." So, and trust me, I've been on the receiving end of Nira's javelins. They are not. They are not friggin' fun. I've got the dragon stats. I just got to bring down the health, I believe, to 50 rather than 60. Is that correct?
It would be 60. So there. Alright.
All right, and the dragon goes directly after me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So I just waiting for it to pop. All right, and all right, serial attacks. Come on. Come on, roll 20. You can do it. Load, you beautiful bastard.
I think I'm gonna make a Dragonborn, y'all.
Nice.
Do it. That's sexy. Are you gonna use the new Dragonborn options from
I
his
don't know what
veins?
those are.
Go on D&D Beyond because you have all of Josh's books. Look at Dragonborn on D&D Beyond, and you'll see the chromatic and the metallic and the gem options. So you could be a gemstone dragon, be like sapphire or ruby instead of just
I
like
figured
red.
I would be an all black.
All black everything.
Yeah.
There are just additional options that are better, and
Okay.
or have more options.
Alright. There we are. The 20 just hits, and the 28 will as well.
Hey, buddy.
All right, Zerial goes wild on this thing. You said 28 hits.
Yes.
All right, and the 20 hits. All right, so that's 15 slashing. Another. Oh wait, did the bite not come through yet?
Did not come through.
Okay, let's give it a shot. 10 piercing from the bite. So slash, bite, and then I believe it's 2d6 for the breath weapon.
Should be dexterity save for that.
Potentially 10 points of like fire damage.
Yeah. So that still snapping back, but able to get out of the way, but still gets singed by the breath. You can see it's trying to keep attention on every direction now, looking frustrated and angry at this point, and very hurt from all this. Definitely at that bloody point.
That's the attack! And that's it for Thalos.
With that, in response, they'll use its last legendary action for this turnaround, and it's
Bitch.
going to bristle Modar.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got a staff of defense.
17 will miss you anyway.
So you'll save your staff defense.
I am motivated to do it anyway by the fact that doing it gives me back my arcane ward back at full health.
Or you could save it till you need it.
Yeah. But I wanna.
But
see.
it's so good.
It's a good ability. Yeah, I'll save it since it didn't hit. I really thought that guy was gonna smack me with like a 23.
He's firing at disadvantage because the bristle's a ranged attack.
Oh, I'm at long range from him?
No.
Yeah,
There's a dragon
Oh.
next to him. If you're making a ranged attack and there's someone next to you, it's automatically
right.
disadvantage.
Right.
Alright. Gregory.
Gregory is gonna start fucking winging his way across the cavern towards this hoe-ass. He can fly 60 feet. He's already 30 feet off the ground. So he can fly up to the 80-foot mark and actually reach her with his 60 feet of movement. So Gregory kicks off of the shadow and flies across the air of the cavern. How many like webs and shit are there around her up here?
Currently moving into this area, I would need him to make me a dexterity saving throw getting up to her, because it's basically like moving up past the flames. It's just nothing but gossamer webs everywhere.
I make it a con save to just bull through because he's a stone elemental.
If he's gonna bull through, I would, but that would be at the Adrakenids DC, because you're trying to break the web that was built by him.
Okay, I'll dex to get around it then, because those things sucked.
Alright, 15.
Bubbity. That's a natural 20.
Much better.
Sick. Are they able to? Is it difficult terrain up there as well?
Thankfully, since he made his dex save, it is not difficult terrain. He is not grabbed by the web, so he's able to get up to her just fine.
Great. That is 1 bite and 2 claw attacks. A 22, an 8, and a 12.
The 22 definitely. The 8 and the 12, unfortunately, no.
Okay. Sinks into one of the farthest forward spider legs with the bite and tries to claw into one of the other ones, but it snatches the leg away. And that's Gregory. And Rocky's turn.
Get him, Balboa.
Rocky's gonna turn towards this north one. There's no way I could argue that Thalos doesn't even know this thing is here, really. Even if I were to get an angle on it, there's no advantage to be found. There's no advantage to be found there. I'm still gonna try and smash this north one because it's the only one fully in the wall. With thus the only one Rocky can is the only one that can take care of. So it's a 25 and a 23.
Both definitely hitting.
Okay, 38 total bludgeoning damage, and then Rocky heals for 10 because Rain is the best character.
Is finally down.
Yes! Oh my god, there is a sound like a mini rock slide from the wall next to you, Thalos.
Yeah, you hear this thump, and then you just see one spider fang and an eye hang out of the wall, oozing for some reason.
Slides down. The fuck? The hell? Modar starts screaming about elementals to Jin, pointing at the spider hanging half out of the wall. That's gonna be Rocky's turn. He'll move up a little bit to interpose between Thalos and the last spider.
Alrighty. Mira.
Heal,
Hopefully
bitch!
has a potion.
Throw retinue.
Should probably stay back a little bit.
Yeah, she's gonna stay back. This is the first time she's actually gone down, and it's been pretty fucked up, to put it bluntly. Let's see, where is that healing pot? The one she still has on her. There we are.
Evelyn's.
I wish javelins could reach that far.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you're right. Forgot about the distance.
Alright, let's chug a potion.
She's a Goliath, and is she still enraged?
Unfortunately not, since she went down. She doesn't have her enrage back up.
Oh. Alright, never mind then.
Yeah, because once you go unconscious, your rage ends.
Unless you're the best kind of barbarian.
Zealot.
Zealot.
Well, then you don't go unconscious. You just stay up.
You stay angry forever.
So you guys are slowly whittling down what kind of barbarian she is. Alright, so she'll post up there.
Isn't the spell Dream technically just that? Because you can make someone like be unable to sleep.
Effectively, that's kind of like what witches do. Ramus.
Oh shoot, it's me.
Doesn't take 5 years when there's not 88 people in the field.
I'm blinded. Again, with enhanced senses, can I tell where this spider is? Because if too much is going on, I actually have another option.
You can definitely tell where it's at. So you easily be able to fly up to where it's at. It's currently 65 feet up in the air. Clambering on the wall, finding a gold dragon. You do hear its big feet scratching and scraping against the stone and mucus of the wall.
Alright, so I take my 10. And what's up?
Get
Swing away.
Does it give me
Tell
advantage,
him
or do I
it's
still have to
broken.
do normal?
I would give you advantage.
Yes!
Okay, sweet.
It worked!
Alright.
Yes!
Good lord.
Blind? Who?
Honestly, I was gonna say, since I can telekinetically communicate with my shadow demon, I could just use that as my sight. Does that 18 hit or no?
The 18 would not. The others, though, do. You can tell,
God
especially
damn.
for how fast it is. It seems the heavy chitin and bristles, they're almost like steel, are basically like the heavier guard of its body.
Wait, that's one attack too many, is it? Or am I bugging?
No, aren't you hasted?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be right.
Oh, okay. Alright.
30,
60
47.
63 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
Sorry,
I wish
language.
that claws hit.
That's fair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You poor soul.
You-
How high up is it?
You're up with it, just below the 65-foot mark.
Oh, let me see the flying on these things.
I would have to dash to even get close.
Oh, yeah, it gets 30 feet. It's already in the air, but it's not high enough to be, I guess, 60 feet up. So it gets close. Can it...
Unfortunately, if it dashes, it would eat its main action doing that.
Yeah.
Alright.
It goes incorporeal.
Alright.
So it kind of like fades out a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
I reckon it's keeping its attention on you. Jin. So,
What's the speed on the wings?
60 feet.
Okay, so he can get over there, but not up to the height.
Correct.
So is there a save needed to get 60 feet up here?
Did you give him his 10 HP?
Thank you.
The 10 HP, and then also the dexterity 15 to not get tangled in the webs going up.
So they do hang down even at 60 feet?
Yes.
How low do they dangle?
Wait, oh. But they're on fire, so...
That one in the
Didn't
green
you just,
square is
like,
on
rush
fire.
through it? Oh, okay.
That has not spread fully yet. Going
Yeah, the
up
fire
to
was over here. Yeah.
going up to where they're at. What was the original question? Sorry.
How I want to get as close up to the bottom of the webs as possible. I was asking how far down they come, so that in theory maybe Jin could get there next turn within one movement, and I could do something else from a distance now.
They start at the 40-foot mark.
Okay, I will hang out at the 40-foot mark then.
Okay.
From there, cast. Oh, Compel Duel is only 30 feet. That's such horseshit. Is he currently have Shield of Faith on Rain? Is that a thing, or did he lose concentration on that?
That was lost on concentration.
Okay, he's gonna cast Shield of Faith on himself.
All right.
And as his action, he has javelins somewhere. Yeah, so he can throw 2 javelins at her at disadvantage.
Alrighty. Fortunately, both of those will miss.
Okay. We give him the AC, and then it will be the fire elementals who are both gonna go after the fucking spider that's poking his ass out, because they can't do. They don't got. We need to help these flame boys out. Give them some kind of range, something. We need to training on montage stat, like
Upgrade to fire myrmidons.
something.
Can we? I guess it's a little late now. I was gonna say,
What?
can I cut at the spider's legs to get it down?
Also, Jin's AC is insane. If this is calculating correctly.
It should. And also, trying to cut down that, it would be a called shot, so the AC would be a little bit higher. But I think you might be able to eliminate a few limbs of it.
Do these fire elementals have advantage?
That one would be still within the wall, unfortunately. That wouldn't be sticking out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
They're fire elementals. Can they start like melting the rock?
would you let me attack it with disadvantage to hit and resistance to the damage? Because Modar is pointing at the rock and saying, "There, hit it, kill it, please." And it's just bare stone. I don't know.
I would
Because
allow
otherwise
that.
these things will just sit out.
I
'cause
would
they
allow
can't
that.
get high. Okay. I will, it's better than nothing. 4 attacks at disadvantage. Here we go. Oh my god, a 23.
Fucking lord.
One too many. Whoops. A 23 and a 17, maybe?
Those will hit, so roll me damage.
Okay, and resistance to both of these. So instead of 7 and 5, that is 3 and 2. But they are both on fire.
This is true, so the rocks are starting to heat up. As the mucus membrane and all that starts to break away. Go ahead. Well, actually, high or low for favorable results.
High.
High, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You do start to hear a good sizzle. Occasionally hear the of stone starting to expand. For you, Modar, you would easily know that some stones have the tendency to explode when heated.
Oh, that's exciting.
Rocky should get away at some point.
Yeah, well, we are far from his turn, unfortunately.
We'll never forget his sacrifice.
He will be
In the wall.
remembered.
Ruh-roh.
Alright. The Fey Mistress, quite upset in all this, is this ugly, rocky motherfucker in her way.
Hmm. How dare you talk about Gregory in that way? He is a Chad.
Yeah, Gregory. I need you to go and get rocks. We're gonna leave that there alone. Anyway. With that, before putting it away, it's gonna fire a Queen's Grasp at Jin.
Ooh, okay.
Which thankfully that misses. As one, like, tethered arrow, as far as Jin could tell, flies by. And just feels like this deathly chill waft through the air as it streaks by him. With that, she's going to quickly swap to her short sword. Bonus action Thorn Body herself. So, any attacks that Gregory will be making on him on succession will be taking damage in retaliation. And try to short sword him twice. Which both miss horribly.
Wait, which one of them is gonna take the damage?
Nobody.
Oh,
They were all
no,
missing.
from. Oh, got it.
The Drider has Thorn Body.
Yes.
Right, I basically I got confused which one you were attacking and which one was connected, and then how that. Yeah.
The first one was a odd arrow with a icy thread attached to it, and then the other two were short sword attacks while she activated her Thorn Body.
Understandable. But Gregory is a Chad, you understand? So it's hard for him to, be affected at all.
It is true. Which none of those attacks are gonna hurt Rocky.
Rocky is also a Chad.
Alright.
Now I'm worried. That's the first time you haven't rolled a 4 for the lair effects.
I need all but Thalos to roll me Constitution saving throws. DC 12.
Nice.
Wow. Anybody
that-
have inspiration they want to give me?
That first one was actually Jin. I just didn't change my name. This one is Modar. Yeah, I would like to use my inspiration for myself.
Oh,
Please.
you can if you want.
You're all sorry, bud.
Alright.
It's better.
Hey, I do have an inspiration. I'll give it to Remus.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Yay!
Reroll it, right?
Yeah!
Thank God for that, because there is a massive electric discharge within the chamber. Those who feel it, let's see. Rain, did you roll? Please roll me con save. I know you.
Yeah.
Just barely edged too far into the room.
Woo!
Pretty much. Thankfully, nobody is stunned for a turn.
Ah! Oh, fuck.
That would have been real spicy for Ramus.
Yeah.
Alrighty. With that, a Drakenid. This boy has a fucking platter. Yes?
He's on fire.
No, I was just looking at my Shadow Demon. He's good.
Yeah. That's right, roll me that D10.
Who's rolling the D10?
I got it. Eh.
There we go.
That 2. Is it dead? Does it die?
It looks hungry.
Oh. For more?
Yes.
Oh.
Hurt me, daddy.
Oh.
This one. Let's see. He is going to attemptedly bite Ramus. With a 21, which will miss. And with that, there it is. Alrighty. So that's gonna get spicy. I need to mark that out right fast. There's gonna be even more webbing. So, with that, it does a full leap further away, breaking from you, Ramus, as well as the Dragono.
Whoa! Attack with opportunity?
Unfortunately, not with the Draconid's ability. That's why it has the recharge on it.
Gotcha.
So, as it does this, it drops the silken cobwebs down. I need Ramus, the Shadow is fine. I went incorporeal, so it passes right through. And Modar to make dexterity saving throws DC 21.
Ooh.
Jeez, really?
Mm-hmm.
What if instead I sung you a short hymn?
Do I want to accept this?
Yikes.
Alright.
Hey y'all, yikes.
This thing jumping up to a further mark.
Do any of you have reactions you can use?
Not yet.
Damn it. Alright, cool. Sorry,
Sorry,
guys, I'm
It
trying.
It hasn't made. If it makes a roll that is a success, I can try. I can force disadvantage, and if it attacks me, I can protect myself. But I can't do much more than that
Okay.
because my
nothing
shield,
else
my
can
shield's
stop it
broken.
from moving away.
And before I'm about to take damage for the first time, I'm very upset.
Alrighty.
This was my no damage dungeon run.
So, as you did fail, and in the double oh shit moment of the cobwebs restraining you,
Oh, not restrained.
they also immediately erupt into flame
Oh,
as they are
Sick.
next to each other. So, Ramus and Modar will be taking 48 fire damage until they are freed.
I have double resistance.
4d8.
I have a ring of fire resistance, and I have my potion.
That seems quite excessive.
So, 16 to both of you. Ramus, that would get sliced down to an 8 for you.
That wipes out all of my temporary HP from Jin's earlier buff, or Rain's earlier buff actually. And I will make a con save for Gregory's life.
Alright, that's fine.
That succeeds.
Yeah.
He's alive. So the last of the magical protections around Modar fails, and he just kind of, you all see the blue get very, very pale as he is suddenly not protected at all by any magic.
My protection.
Excuse me. And, white mist begins to fill the air around him. He's gonna use Fey Touch, his Fey Touch feat to Misty Step. The fuck away from there! Absolutely not,
Smart.
sir. Absolutely not.
Very smart.
Get me the hell out of here. Wop.
You said it jumped. Where did it jump? Oh, I see where it jumped to.
Yeah, another 20 feet above. Keeping eyes on you boys.
Using a
That's
spell.
okay. I got something for.
For the Fey Touch feat, that counts as me casting a spell for my turn, right? Like a leveled spell?
Yes, it should. So,
Okay. And I can't use a staff to cast a spell even after that. So I will simply cast Toll the Dead on the horrible spider. Yeah. No, yeah. It's gonna get told of the deaded. Please terrible 20 necrotic damage if it fails to save.
Alrighty.
Dolorous bells ring, and Modar now
Unfortunately, just rolled a 20 on that.
that is okay. Because I can continue to move 40 feet away from it because of my goddamn flying carpet that I'm on.
With the cover. Or not.
Oh, no, it's a good point. I'm trying to spread out. I don't want it to come over here to the mouth of the cave.
I kind of figured, though, if it is in the mouth of the cave, it's too big to come and get us. So even if it webs some of us, whoever's behind it can get its ass, but I don't know.
I'm going to say in this moment of abject panic, Modar is thinking about nothing but distance from the spider. And that is how I'm going to rule this. Because the other argument that could be made is that we don't want to leave Jin alone in the room. 30, 40 feet, and I'll stick with 35 feet above because that's a good middle ground below the webs.
All right.
Holy fuck!
How's the spider looking?
Definitely bloody, pissed off, but also kind of like, you know, shifting back and forth like it's trying to figure out what to do in this mass blaze panic. All right.
Is there fire over here?
For that, basically wherever the green and red square is, there's fire.
Oh, okay.
Which is why, at this point, it is going to do something that Modar is going to hate every fucking second of. Probably Rampus too. It's going to use the legendary action leap.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that.
Another one?
You said where the
like
green and red is?
up here.
No, the fire, where the green and red.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this thing on fire?
It definitely
Like,
is.
is it taking the? Did it take the 48?
What that? Actually, thank you for reminding me. Allow me to roll that damage for it.
Sick. Okay, that's something. I just
Ooh.
desperately. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Want
Hey,
everything to be far away with this spider.
I would like everything to be far away with the spider, but there is. If I die to the spider, I have a really cool moment to die to the spider by. But I really don't want to have to be forced to that point.
All right, Rain.
Rain like dropped the call.
Oh,
I
no.
don't know what happened. They're still in the roll 20. They may have had to switch stuff.
Probably.
Yeah, she was just there.
Yeah, I think she was just there. Yeah, you were just switching shit, Rain. Y'all good?
Yeah, I need to put this shit on the charger, man. I ran.
You handed the call and ran.
Yeah, I was like, I
Oh
got
shit!
literally 1%. I was like, where was my 5 and 10% warnings? Whatever. Anyway, I'm mad at my
Dude, the
phone.
spider's jumping after Modar, and I've been running away from it, screaming for the last few moments.
Oh my god, if this isn't trauma, I don't know what is. My turn.
Yes, man.
Okay,
The
so I'm going to
spiders.
do another guiding bolt.
All right.
Oh wait, if I use my spiritual weapon on my bonus turn and move it closer, I can still attack with it, right? Or is the movement considered the bonus action?
When you move with it, it does attack at the end as long as it can reach. I believe it could do 30 feet, so unfortunately,
Oh, okay.
Reach
okay.
about-
I can't
there.
get this turn.
Mm,
Conveniently
so-
short to across the room.
I know, it's like right next to me.
Mm.
Let me see, how many feet is that?
near you, but also 65 feet up on a wall.
But I can fly.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I could fly. Wait a minute. Okay.
Did it. Did it. Give yourself your health first. Give yourself health first.
Word. I got
you've
so
regen
excited,
10.
I accidentally closed my character sheet. Hold on. Okay, so give myself the 10. Okay. Okay, I did that. Cool. Okay. So, what the fuck was I gonna do? Where my wings at? Okay. My golden gloves. Okay, so it's my gauntlets. Blah, blah, blah. Golden wings. 1 bonus action. It takes a bonus action to... Okay.
I think you already
So-
have your wings out. We all like went
I don't-
into this balls deep.
I don't remember if I already pulled
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah.
I did? Okay.
Because there was that
Cool.
huge wall of fire that we were all dealing with earlier, and you were flying above it.
Oh, okay, so I can just fly over and, you know,
Wreck
hit
shit,
it, right?
please.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move myself closer. If I'm on this side over here, where the red and the green boxes are, am I gonna be in deep poop?
You would be underneath them. If you do fly up into them, those are 2 areas that are immediately on fire, going from the 40-foot mark up.
Okay, so what if I'm over here, would I get advantage because Motor's on the other side?
Unfortunately, not.
Far
'Cause
away.
Modar's not in melee with it.
I'm running,
Yeah, he
screaming
looks
like a
like-
little. I'm a
What?
square. I'm a
Punk.
square away. There's
One.
5 feet in between me and it.
Oh, you punk.
I'm run. It's terrifying, and I'm a wizard. Fuck you.
Its last order was kill the blue one. It's doing it.
It is literally chasing me
Okay,
around the room. Please,
Let me see what I could do.
please, please,
Okay.
please, please,
Okay,
please.
do I want to go spell or do I want to go melee?
Juicy. What do you feel in your heart?
I want to hit things.
Then don't
But-
mess up.
Oh!
Exactly, but my spell rolls were beautiful today so far. Do I want to continue that streak? That's really the question. This is
How
the
many-
internal monologue that Rain is having.
I will
the-
forewarn you, if you do fly up into that area, it will be a dexterity saving throw to not get caught in a fiery web.
I thought you said
Okay.
she could be under it.
It starts at the 40-foot mark. She would fly up into the 65-foot area mark to get to him.
Oh, it's 65. Oh, wait, it's above me in the well. Oh, that's horrific. I'm so upset by
That's
this
way
mental
worse.
image.
Way worse.
Bearing
Okay.
down fiery
Alright.
spider coming at you with dripping venom from hell.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go guiding bolt again.
Alright. Fortunately, 17 would miss that.
Fuck! This is what happens. I hesitated. That's what it was.
You
Rain
flinched.
hesitated and was, she wasn't 100% in the decision. It clearly showed. Rain is very sorry, guys. And shucks. I could bring the spiritual weapon closer, right? At least.
Yes. Would you like to start moving it 30 closer?
Yeah, like, how many, is that 30? Can we put it, like, right here?
Yeah, it would be right there on the spot.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Will that
Thank
be
you.
all?
Yes.
Legendary action, fine.
No. No.
Looks at you
So we die?
the evilest grin as it's on fire, and its bristles it's been throwing out are on fire,
That's terrible, guys.
and it's gonna yeet them at more. 27 to hit you.
Me?
Okay. It will hit me even
Oh.
if I cast shield, but I'm going to cast shield anyway
Good.
because it
need
will
some-
raise my AC to 25 for the rest of this round, and it refills my arcane ward. So Modar throws up this magical shield that immediately like the bristle goes around it, but in that time his mirror that is all shards orbiting around his head comes back together in a flare of light and like hits it. How much damage?
15 initial, 30 for deadly precision.
Okay,
I won't add on the fire, even though you now have a fucking steel solid spider hair on fire sticking out of your chest.
I'll take it on the start of my turn because
That's
that's
gross.
I'll be on fire. Okay, so that is a total. So that shatters my arcane ward back to 0 again, and I take the difference, which is 16 damage. Ouch.
Because the grand total would have been 45.
Yep. Mine's 29 for the arcane ward, and I'm trying to math my health right now. Ah, one off of 69.
Oh,
Could have been the 69.
that's it. I keep trying to put people at the fucking nice number. That was This thing is hunting down your blue wizard.
All right, how's it look? And how high is it? How high is it right now? Do you say like how high off the ground is it?
65 feet.
At the lowest mark, and it's huge, gargantuan even. Time to go back to the big bowl.
Damn it! I was really hoping we'd be able to
First
split
bowl.
the difference. All right. You know what? Thalos will step out.
Finally, now
All right.
to activate the. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. All right. Thalos will begin his attack, but he's actually going to wait for the dragon to go first. It can fly 80 feet, so... Let me just make sure. I want to get into a position. I'm hoping Ramus is still down with attacking this thing. So
Yeah.
the dragon's actually going to try to... The dragon's going to try to get around its backside and attack from there. So...
Alright.
Okay, sorry, come on. Arrow, thank you. Alright, so that's 40 feet right there. Alright, so it's actually gonna... I don't know, wait, is it at the same height as Modar? No, it's not. No, the dragon's not.
No.
So-
I'm 35. It's 20 feet above me. 30 feet
Okay.
above me, even.
Alright, so this thing maneuvers itself between Modar and
thank
the
God.
spider, but it doesn't go to the 40 feet where it needs to worry about the webs. It's just sort of in front of Modar on one side, so hopefully if Ramus can get on its underside, they can have advantage to attack.
Alright.
Alright, Dragon goes multi-attack. Let's do it. Do it,
Dragon
Serial.
go boom.
Bite, claw, and...
Good lord.
Alright. Those are not at advantage, sorry about that, but it's the first number, so 27, 29, 28.
Definitely
hit?
heady.
Alright, good. Alright, need to breath weapon first. If it wants to make that dexterity save. Alright.
Doobly will.
Oh. Okay. Slash R or R slash? No, slash R.
Flash R.
Yeah.
Like the old RPG days.
Yep. Alright, so that's 8 points from the breath weapon, and then the bite, the claw, and the claw.
Jeez.
And then Thalos will fire right into its maw using... Can't keep using big spells, we just gotta bear down on this thing, eh? I mean, you know.
Shrooms out, beards out.
That's right. Alright, Thalos will firebolt it, and then backbiter it. With a 20 to hit and a 17 to hit.
17 will miss, but the 20 will hit. Another
16 points. Firebolt.
does not look happy in the least.
Fire.
Alright.
Very wary.
And then Thalos does his thing and gets full out of this thing's view and the drow's view. Okay, and that's it.
Alright. Gregory.
Big boy Greg. Is he still affected by the weird ice arrow magic?
Did not connect with him,
Oh,
but I was
okay.
being shot at Jin initially as well.
Okay. 23, 16, 12. His bite is usually the best for some reason.
The second two will miss, but the first
Okay.
one will hit. 8 piercing.
8 piercing bite as he chomps onto. He's still got that same leg in his mouth, and he releases, and like a dog chomps up higher with like a better bite this time.
Get off me, you titan!
Taking him around like a very much comic dog on leg.
1 damage to Green.
That's him, and we'll go to Rocky, who's gonna fucking punch this shit. 12 misses, but 24 probably hits for
Definitely.
14.
Yes, for a solid 14.
Now, would Rocky feel like the earth around him exploding because he can completely burrow through the non-magical earth? Theoretically, it could continue to pass through him.
Considering that he has pretty much tremor sense, yes, he would feel that if the rocks keep heating up, they will burst.
But if they're allowed to cool from this point, they'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the earth elementals, I guess, or the fire ones get to hang. That's if, I guess, Modar can convince Jin to tell them to stand down. We'll see how that goes.
Currently over at Modar's. Alright.
I mean, if we can get like gasoline or something flammable from the spider down, then
I rope to it, they'll grab it and light it on fire. I don't know. It's already burning so much.
Basically, the room is starting to light up now. At this point, the rest of the chamber up above is starting to ignite, where there's almost no section of illumination that has not been filled in every possible crevice of this chamber. You can even see the massive nest that was up above. You can see small egg sacs of this Draconin, the massive one, littering the roof.
are they starting to burn?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck those things.
Agreed wholeheartedly. How's the area around Jin, the Drow, and Gregory?
It's looking pretty spicy. It looks like the fire's closing in on them very quickly with Gossamer everywhere. Jinford, it's not an issue.
Immune.
Yeah, that's great. We got the right guy over there.
Nira is just kind of post up. She can't fly right now. Aramis,
Can she chuck a javelin at the spider?
unfortunately, is out of range. You are currently restrained. You would have to make me a... Let's see, double check this.
I have a slight way around it.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I have to make?
Finding it real quick. The DC to escape would be a 21 strength saving throw.
Really? That's my stat. Alright, well, I guess not. Ramus uses his demon to look around, his shadow demon to look around to pinpoint where this thing is. And uses his bonus action to teleport, since you gave me that.
Hell yeah, then you won't be taking the 48, as you won't be ending your turn there.
Boom.
Nice.
And then I start slicing.
Fuck him up.
Oh, not my demon, me.
That definitely hits.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I re-roll that other one for... I'm at normal. That should be advantage, shouldn't it?
Yes it should. So that would just be the first attack, the 14 damage. Go ahead and roll me a second attack and advantage. So, especially with all the frustration, the fire going off and all this, you just see one massive shadow consume Ramus for a moment as he reappears behind it, start digging in with Rotodapar. As the Modar is sitting there, like, probably one hand up, trying to, like, keep the spell shield going, the flaming bristle in his chest. Ramus, how do you kill it?
Guys.
How is it? It's on the wall, or...
It's currently hanging onto the wall looking down at Modar.
So I'm... Oh, it's looking at Modar, so from behind, I teleport in, and I guess I get to where its thorax would be, and as I come out of the teleport, I come close enough to when I come out, my sword is inside of this thing, and I yell, "Drink!"
Ooh. With that, you see Rotodapora light like never before. You can actually see what looks almost like a shadow creeping forward and grabbing onto every piece of the soul of this creature and start torrenting it into itself. At this point, you do feel cold surround you, almost like it's just sinking into your soul at this point.
Yeah, I figured.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I've been making them all night. I hope I make this one.
Alright.
Oh, guess not.
You feel, something very cold in your chest for a moment. Piece of you. It's just... the sensation of feeling is almost like it's been taken away.
So I'm before I started liking everybody, Ramus?
Kind of. But
Alright, that's ominous.
we will, definitely take note of that later on. But with that, this one finally starts to fall limp with a heavy as you see it smash into the ground on fire. Just hear the shrill shriek from above. No! My pet!
Ramus is feeling it. He's feeling good. He lets out a big old roar.
With that, it's Jin.
Jin commands the fire elementals to surge forth towards this thing on the ground underneath it. And though he's in his element of fire, as the fire consumes the gossamer strands all around him and begin to burn almost like they've been doused in oil, and the flames lick across his armor. Does that mean that this thing's grip up here might be getting a little bit tenacious?
Very much so.
What kind of benefits does that give me for attempting a shove action to push this thing to fall?
I would give you advantage on it very much so, to that point where it would not be able to grab onto the strands as they've burnt away.
Excellent. Is that would you prefer a strength save or an athletics check?
That would be athletics if you're following the rule of shove.
Great. So Jin just, like, he puts the shield and he just slams it forward at her chest above where it connects to the spider lower body and tries to knock her wholesale down. And that is a athletics. That's an 18. Fuck me.
Oh my
Running.
God!
Modar's gonna use his reaction to cast Silvery Barbs.
Alright, disadvantage. Alright.
And yeah.
Alright, let's go for this second chunky roll. Much better! Oh!
There it is!
What I was gonna cast, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, who's next in the turn order? Rain, you get advantage on your next roll, whatever it is.
Sweet.
So, especially with that shove, she's gonna drop 80 feet immediately. Go ahead and roll me 8d6 of damage.
You... That is 22. Not amazing, but she's pretty tough. That makes sense.
Alright, just impacts around. You can see one of her legs just like snap backwards. She's sitting there like just trying to catch any wind that she can back in her lungs. You.
Jin snaps his wings in so that they close. He falls 60 feet. 60 feet and snaps them back out, flies the remaining 20 feet down. Lands next to her, just looks at the earth, the fire elementals, nods, and all 3 of them attack at once.
God.
Someone's been watching some anime lately.
Just see some genuine fucking fear in her eyes as she's like trying to clamber back to her spider legs as these things surround her.
Is that advantage for all 3 people, or does Jin
I would
not
say
have
all
advantage
3
on
because she's still prone. She hasn't
Great.
had a turn to get up yet.
Excellent. That's a 29 from Jin, and oops, that should be an advantage, not disadvantage. Whoops. 23, a 24, a 19, and a 22.
All those will hit.
Sick. Let me just total all that up for you.
Good lord.
Are there any?
Pretty sure you just finished her. Yep.
65 damage.
So,
All told.
I assume with this she is thoroughly incinerated from this glorious fiery blaze combo.
Yeah, it's just this one strike, and you see both the fire elementals reach out to touch with both their hands, and Jin just cleaves straight down for her, and she vanishes.
Just no, no! Gone into ash. And with that, finally, and
This spider down here, this rock spider, is still alive.
don't worry about it.
Yep.
Rocky wins.
Rocky went. How much HP did it have left? Tell me.
84.
God damn it! He would have won.
100%. Alright. With that, combat is finally done. At this point, you do see, after a much hard-earned victory, various moths within the chamber are still fluttering around. Dust is flying everywhere. The entire room is on fire. Some are flying up and burning up instantly. The giant spider is sitting there, burning before you. Those of you who look at Ramus see that he has no color in his eyes. They're gone.
He dead?
Nope. He's not dead. But his eyes are now pitch black. Voidal.
Creepy. Rain is gonna whisper, wow, that's spooky.
Alright, Ramus is gonna start picking through their bones and shit for stuff.
Alright.
He's also going to take some crap from the spider, like tusks, claws, anything he can get, material.
Getting those mandibles and bristles, baby.
As well as another trophy for... Actually, no, the Drider's head's gonna be a trophy for our tavern.
Alright. So, especially with the things heating up in here. Go ahead and roll me a survival, as obviously the nest being ablaze, oxygen does start to wear thin, and it does travel down as this mucus is catching fire.
Damn it. So I'm not gonna be able to get shit, am I?
You'll get
We
it,
gotta
but
get out.
won't be the prettiest. Definitely
I'm
easy
right
to get a
next-
big old spider mandible.
I was gonna say, I'm right next to the spider. If I have to give up for just that, then I guess I'll settle just for that.
How big is the Drider's body?
With the Drider's body, it does fit in a large category. You would be able to drag it out forcefully with a group effort.
I think we should drag the body out so we can show it to the Archon. she was a friend of his. So plus, it's proof of the kill.
True. That's why I was just gonna settle for the head, but
Oh, I mean, yeah. You know, much smarter. You are the Witcher.
All right.
Oh, Josh, before everything burns up, can we grab a sample of that moth dust that was falling every round? I mean, it's been like probably good.
Yes, you can. It's littering the floor, basically. It's almost made like this odd combination of like a mucus moth silk carpeting, where it's probably like the softest flooring you've ever touched.
Try to get a good like 2 vials of it if possible.
All right. That's easy enough, as it's kind of decorating the floor. I'll be sure to keep that in notion, as when you go to use it, it'll be a random 1d4 of the moths that have been decorating the throne room.
Get the hell out of here.
Alright.
alright. Do I get any? What do I get from the spider?
So, from the spider with a 8 survival, it's easy enough to, hunk off part of a leg and one of the large venomous mandibles as a good trophy. If you're going for an eye, you can easily roll me another survival. You do have a little bit more time, but obviously the fire is starting to spread.
Can my demon also help?
I would allow it.
Alright, so what can I get? Can I roll something with it, or what do I...
Would you prefer a large chitinous plate or an...
Oh my gosh, my demon's been rolling at disadvantage this whole damn time.
Dang.
Alright, sorry, what were you saying? I apologize.
Just to say,
I just saw that.
would you like a large chitinous plate or going for a intact giant spider eye?
Can we divide and conquer, or do I have to pick one?
One or the other for intact. If you wanted to take both, then they're going to be a little sloppy.
So you said spider eye or...
Intact chitin plate, like the big ass, like thorax coverings.
Ooh, I don't know. Let's go with the coverings.
All right. So you get one of those, basically the size of a shield, and with the almost like steel-like bristles to match.
Alright, so I get a plate.
Yes, a chitinous plate with bristles.
Chitinous plate with bristles.
Hard as steel.
And then, do I get mandible or claw or anything?
You do get a mandible and a claw, because even though they were sloppy, those were the more easier ones to do real quick without issue.
Sweet. Oh, wait. Can't I just... Hold up. I think I've got a thing for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I tried to use it already, didn't I? Or was that another fight?
Possibly another fight, because there's been a few in this place.
My, what's it called? My hacksaw.
I would let you get one more with your hacksaw. At advantage.
Am I rolling?
Survival once more.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
Alright, so, yeah, I would let you get another piece easily, like one intact eye, or kind of like, another intact mandible or claw and such. Especially
Can I get another mandible?
easily with the bone saw.
Okay.
Alright. And then for the spider lady, I'll mark down her stuff as you start dragging her out and getting all her effects as fast as you can with where she had fallen.
It's crazy because survival's one of my stats too. Damn it.
I'm so sorry, my friend.
What happened?
We need to bring her out, her body.
Yeah, or her head. Yeah.
I think the head should be enough, otherwise it'll be too heavy.
We do have a big earth elemental that could help out.
This is true.
Maybe you could get more. You could get some drider legs, make spears out of them.
The place is kind of burning down.
All right, let's hightail it out then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's that bow?
It is, curiously enough, a Fey bow. It looks to be more designed to that of the Feywild instead of what you would assume is possibly the Underdark. Doesn't seem like she actually might have been full on from the Underdark. Let me grab her rifle.
She was half seas.
Yes.
Damn half elf,
A bad.
half elf, and half other elf.
Oh,
What's a circlet?
It's like a head thing.
It's like a
Metal
yeah, it's
head
almost
Or
like
like,
Yeah.
like a tiara.
ah!
or a crown,
Can I
but
have
like
that?
just a thin band.
Mhm.
Can Rain have that? Did someone claim it?
Are you wearing a helmet?
You could wear it underneath.
I was gonna
It's
say,
like-
you're gonna put it on top.
like wearing your underwear over your armor.
Okay, I call dibs. Rain has a circlet.
Fun leather coin purse, short sword +1,
I'll take that
bow,
plaid.
gossamer silk thread. Yeah, I'm totally down with that plan.
Alright. So, with that, you are easily able. Let me get rid of all these doubles.
Modar turns. Oh my god, it's us in the past. Look, and you all turn and watch as we walk into the tunnel that we just came out of. Oh my god. We
It's
were
been a
in
loop.
a time loop. Nothing look, we're all fully regenerated by the gauntlets. It's like nothing even happened.
So,
Oh my god.
with that, as you walk out to meet the Archon making ready, seeing that the nest is now starting to smoke from multiple holes within the hive of the tower, you do see a look of confusion for a moment, but then also see that a few of the flying drake spiders that we're talking to previously fleeing for their lives as the nest burns down, but obviously dispersing whatever was previously planned here, now finally put to rest permanently. Looking at the rest of you as you bring along the previous companion he had. Approaches slowly at that, almost surprised that you had managed to fully go into the nest and strike through at the heart and manage to get her in the, well, first attempt, as well as survive the nest with all of your party intact.
First try.
And slowly goes to take a very heavy knee on the ground beside his lost ally. I think the rest of you, it would be easier to rest now, knowing that nothing was left behind. I apologize for what pains I've caused you. Thank you for your much-needed aid.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Things
was-
needed to be set right.
This is kind of what we've been doing, so.
kind of what we do.
Unfortunately, this is not our first, second, or fifth rodeo.
The order of law needs to be upheld. It would be to our detriment as well as yours if this were to not have passed.
I'm sorry that your generation is the one that has to clean up our failure.
Is he, like, taking the head from us, or he just needed,
Make sure she was at rest.
yeah.
We're gonna go mount your ally's head on the fucking plank in our bar.
Next to, Dagon's son's head.
Bro,
And all the other things I've taken trophies of.
we need to.
That's
I
brutal.
wish
Brutal.
we need a list of that, and I will commission the wall art of just all of those things hanging, and just
That'd be great.
like 10 empty spaces. The fucking like the gauntlets from that one dude, the sword of that one like guy of the blade of certain death, the fucking head of the son of Dagon, that goddamn sorceress's bitch's staff,
Yes.
freaking
Veronica Fairbridge.
the aboleth that we shredded, like we took its like eyeball or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Nira's original set of armor needs to be somewhere in that bar.
Rusty set, yes.
Fucking like a feather in a glass case, like all that shit.
A feather preserved in crystal sat upon the mantle.
A couple
I mean,
couple well-used pipes.
What's the point of us having a place to go and BS
Right.
at if we're not going to keep these trophies?
You know, I've never seen your bar. Why don't we? We've been at this, like you said, for a really long time. Maybe we deserve like a week off. What if we took a little bit of a break?
Do we have time to go check to see what's happening?
You get that?
We could make time.
Wait, is he going to give us the weapon?
With that, you do see him kind of lost in reminiscing over her. Oh god. With that, obviously it's not slipped his mind. He does set it down before the rest of you.
What are you going to do now?
I will continue to make right and provide greenery for these lands until this body fails me.
And will it succeed now that the hive has been destroyed?
It will. There is none calling for the plague anymore from the Feywild.
When they come to name this place, ensure the place where the hive dissolves is known as Deadass Glade. The Deadass Glade. Or Meadow, I guess. But, whatever sounds
The dead ass cave, B.
good.
Facts.
I will be sure to tell them that.
She's dead.
I retrieved
Her
the
pet's dead. The place is on fire, but I don't know if you want to send your boys in for a little sweep.
Additional purging could be.
I mean, I'm sure if it's an intricate cave system, the oxygen's probably sucked out, but you never know what's in there.
You should also always exterminate regularly. Like it's good after a first treatment to have them come, like, you don't, not every week, but like every month is good.
I will be sure to send my old compatriots in, make sure that there are none remaining, and that this is never to be recovered, and officially set to rest permanently.
A monument, then.
To the Deadhouse Rangers.
And to you for your duties and not being able to rest.
Well, if you ever need someone to look at your body, I'm in the material plane for the foreseeable future. I would be happy to assist if I could make my magical accoutrement available to you. You've done us a great service. It would be a small thing.
If I become heavily damaged, I would be more than happy to seek your knowledge and skills.
I bow and Gregory bows, but Rocky does not bow. Rocky bows to no one.
I bow to no thing.
If you should need someone to inspect your body, perhaps I could.
Hey, you want someone to take that suit off anytime, big boy?
There you go. Nice, Modar. Modar's making that moves. I'm not in this dimension for long.
So, what you doing later?
Hey, look, I might be leaving sometime soon.
Bit on a
Let's make
time
this
crunch,
happen.
have a little fun. Multi-dimensional hopping romance.
But out of character, like Modar suggested, we could go to take a.
Yeah,
Right.
we gotta put our designs up.
Mhm. Shit's gotta happen. We need some housekeeping, and it definitely has been long enough that we need to. That it's not we anymore, but the Iden that is me, we need to check on our holdings because it's been a bit now. It's been a
It
while
has,
now.
yeah.
And like the shipping empire, he's gotta have bought another ship by now.
Isn't Paul game with us?
Paul,
Where are our
where's your-
dividends?
Oh, I don't know why I always think that we left him.
But didn't he?
Yeah, Paul game's flying our flying ship, isn't he?
Yeah.
But didn't we give him before we left? Didn't we give him some seed money and be like, hire some people to get this started?
You did. He did that, and he traveled with you to Anso, and then you got a flying ship, so it just started from there. A couple weeks ago, not even.
So his second in command, who we've never met, was given a great deal of money, and then we fucked off for months. Is what you're saying.
Exactly.
So we're either gonna come back to a great situation or a terrible situation where we, as level 12 adventurers, fuck so much. Like we're gonna go on the warpath after these poor, innocent con men.
This is my nephew Zeke. He's my money guy. It could have all gone horribly wrong.
Oh,
So everyone's gonna go on vacation to our bar. Everyone's
We're gonna
go
go do some tending to our business and
And
housekeeping.
I think this is also where Modar tries to convince you guys to help him acquire a runestone so he can help you guys, and
See
we're
how
letting
our
you-
dwarves are doing with their beer.
you guys all now have runestones and weapons. I'm sure there's a level of training that you guys would like to do, the four of you.
Well, in game, I want to officially, Thalos will officially sort of ask Modar. Seems to be genuinely sort of I mean, he's from a magic city. He's obviously caught up to speed with everything that's going on. Thalos will definitely inquire with Modar, do you understand the nature of these items, and what's the best way to sort of activate it? Sort of coming at it from the academic point of view instead of just sitting there and trying to connect with it. He'll do both.
I would love to do that scene with you, actually.
Yeah. So.
Well, so what? When would you approach him? What kind of?
Well, it would be when we get back to the bar, when we actually have a place to call our own, and we can lay it out on the table and look at sort of the groove and the staff and how to put them together, and that really in an academic sense, because Thalos is more the naturist, but Modar is more the alchemist. You know what I mean? It would be kind of badass.
He's literally, yeah, he's the lawyer. He's the he looks at it from the most like abstract, these are the definitions of things perspective. So what you know about him taking that and applying it is his whole jam, and he's pretty good with magical science as well. That was his minor.
Unrelated, did anybody add any of this stuff or no?
I took the platinum just because Modar doesn't really have that much money.
I took the circlet.
Oh, okay.
Toss near the cut purse. We haven't paid her in a little while. New bag of money could always be useful. It's kind of cute.
The fine leather coin purse with sound silver.
Yeah. Filled with some silver.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess Ramus takes and sits and has an intimate moment with the bow to see what's up.
What?
After asking Nira how she's doing it.
I mean, is everybody down with that? And that's like kind of the explanation.
Segue, yeah.
Yeah. Can we hand wave the travel back, and like we travel back safely? And I don't know if there's any like, do we want to do like a ending? I don't know, us kind of talking. Just in a, no, but like a mid-season finale of us in the bar, right? Like that, like a closing scene for this chapter. I don't know.
If we are doing hand waving, there is a couple of things Thalos is gonna do on the way back to the bar, like while on the ship.
We could also not, and we could say this is what we're gonna do, and then we put the like, I don't know, that I'm bringing that to the table.
Yeah.
How do y'all want to handle it?
I'm cool with the hand waving. I can let you know what Thalos is definitely gonna do before we get to the bar. When we get to the bar, though, that's really when we'll sit down in earnest and over the weapon. But that's more like a Thalos Modar thing, and I don't know if we can do that. We can probably just do that, like either
In bodega.
side scene, like in bodega, or like when we start up with these characters again, or something like that. But for the time being, Josh, I just want to say, if it's because how long would the flight back to
Flight back
to bodega be?
Let's see. Because obviously the Archon will remain here and keeping eyes on everything and healing the land as best as he can.
Yeah. Because starting with today, and then twice a day, because I've got wild form twice a day, it will take the form of the biggest and worst beasts that I can maximum turn into. I will fight Dia.
Alright.
Ooh.
And force her to like face some of the things that we faced. I'm literally trying to get her to level, so I will literally turn into like biggest wolf Viking character, turn into a giant effing ant or spider.
You're gonna Vegeta her.
Yeah, I'm gonna Vegeta her, like literally. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna summon my dragon spirit, or she can train against it. Like,
Fight me.
yeah, like we need her. Like, and I mean, I imagine like fighting those things before I pop and turn back into Thalos should net her some experience. I mean, we can play it out on a side mission. That's fine by me. But I just want to let you know that's been my plan since we walked into this cave. I'm like, no, we got to get this girl. Like, Nira needs some backup when she's backing us up, you know? So.
Especially now that she's finally gone down for the first time. She's trucking at you guys hard. So, it'd take a day and a half to get back to the tavern that you had. Because obviously, slogging through the night is why it would take half, because Paul Gang does need the rest, so being aloft is a little easier without having to worry of steering the ship properly.
We probably need like a crew, don't we?
We kind of have people that they're just kind of loosely, but we need to finalize it.
Yeah, like you have Paul Gain, The Coup have been staying on board with Drakehound.
Ursula said she thinks she's gonna give up, like trying to warrior with us, and she may just end up taking a domestic position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could use someone to man the fort.
Manage the business.
Oh, hey, did anybody grab something for Ku?
You could have the
short sword.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best thing we've ever.
I
done,
love
but
when I love when we get loot and we're like, yeah, but we're level 12, and we just kind of offload it to the NPCs, and Josh just hands himself a sword.
It's good shit too. It's just like that dagger you gave Ku, and everyone's like, I don't know if we should leave that with him. Too
No,
late.
it was correct. It was the right choice.
Oh, without a doubt.
Modar's gonna research additional attunement slots as his downtime activity.
Ooh.
And at least
Maybe
2 out of 3 of
Drake-
Ku's personalities actually like us, and 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Maybe Drakehound will help
This
her.
one likes you guys. This Ku personality likes you guys. He's got other voices in his head that are not Ku that we can't speak for. But the other Kus we also don't speak for, but they're not here. And in theory, from the way Modar understands it, they cannot be here without really bad things happening, and usually they don't do that. Mostly, usually. There's a lot of qualifiers here, because again, it's Ku. You can't nail a lot of things down with an interplanar dwarf, gnome, fiend, monster, creature. Multiracial, multiplanar, multi-existent, dimensional Rick ass.
Hey, you're the one who fell in love with him.
Rick and Morty ass, motherfucking looking, mother shit.
It's
We're all
just,
gonna die, Jin. It's just a matter of time, Jin.
it's that Rick and Morty scene where like he falls in love and then it just Rick immediately loses his love interest right there on the spot. Same episode. It's what happened with him and Aiden. So, with the
Yeah, I think Drakehound's gonna stay in the tavern.
keep an eye on everything.
Yeah, I don't have any like animal handling or anything, and he's not exactly equipped to do most of the stuff we do.
I'll have to build up the tavern fully and finally. But with that, probably a good spot to leave off on as everyone starts to make plans moving forward. I'll get the tavern made up, and don't worry, there will be a trophy wall with plenty of space for extra ranks.
Oh, that's amazing. You are the best, Josh.
So, with that, obviously sitting down at the tavern, the dead-ass tavern.
The dead ass tavern.
Is that what it says on
bodega.
the door? Serious?
No, the
That's
bodega. I thought the bodega was the name of the tavern.
It is.
It is, yeah.
I just like calling it the dead-ass tavern. But you do see it's very busy. Obviously, a lot of boisterous noise. You can see that the dwarves have been quite apt and even been able to get an addition of what looks like a brewery here. Excess of a warehouse where it looks like they've built in their own microbrewery. And so they obviously have the IPAs, stouts, and beers of the day as well. As you can see that the crowd that's going in and out at this trade point, even though there is a war going on, it seems that not much has disturbed in this section of the world for the trade sections between Belarusa and Otren.
Good.
That is good news.
Rain's gonna just reach over the bar and pull a bottle out of the a rack. Just go to the table. Who needs a cup?
These days, I really have to get you some of the whiskey from my collection.
Ooh. He
Well,
said whiskey.
When there's, it's yeah. He sits down. It's like this. I mean,
50 years would be like this is nothing. You want something that's like 10,000 years old? Like I I have a couple really nice. Yeah, they're like I have a cast that's
After 10,000 years, what's left? Air? Like,
well, that's why you make it in huge vats
interesting.
and you bottle the remnant. They also crush and squeeze you can magically extract it from the wood of the barrel. So you
Rain
don't need to
pulls
worry about it.
another bottle and puts it in front of Modar. Assumes he's gonna uncork and drink.
Yeah, Modar casts Unseen Servant and like glasses start coming up and a glass lands in front of everybody and the bottle lifts itself and starts pouring like inches for everybody.
Rain's gonna be like, you know what, Modar, I was wrong about you.
I admit I didn't adapt very quickly to material plane life, but it was with all of your helps. The as they call it, rough love. Tough love. I'm working on it.
That's cool. You keep working on it, otherwise it's gonna graduate to an ass whooping. But, just, pushes the cup a little closer to him. Continue. Drink.
Oh,
cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Clink.
Rain's already lit, though.
Rain's been drinking since this morning.
Since the campaign started.
There's never been a time where a bottle has not been in her hands.
Only when I'm sharing.
That's true.
At least I share.
We stand.
Sharing is caring. Rain knows.
Just see Kuposhak coming over with a bucket, and he seems to be dumping like multiple drinks and other kinds of liquor into
he's
it.
Making jungle juice.
He pulls out some grapes, and you called it, babe. Starts cutting up the fruit and throwing it in there.
Wow.
I don't know how I feel about that yet, but
you'll be feeling it, all right?
Yep.
I will be sticking with my whiskey. Thank you.
Drink, Modar. Let your mind rest.
Well, actually, I've been thinking a lot about what you asked. I'm gonna spend the next couple weeks researching as much as I can.
Do we have a basement in here?
Yes, you do.
Okay, then I just let him know. We'll set up in the basement while the others enjoy themselves. I tap him on the shoulder while I miss my brother. It is good that you have been with us, Modar. I am pleased.
I am happy to please, as always. I don't want to try and replace him. That's not my goal. But I want to help you all in his place, because I think that's what he would try to do. What he is trying to do in my place.
Modar, I lost a brother, but you lost your world. If you need our help, it is yours, my friend.
Well, keep me alive. That's the first step. I need to learn that duck and cover thing you do. It's really quite good.
You have so many ranged spells. I do not understand why you charge right out into the middle of the
I
field.
get very excited, and there are some things that are close range that I like to try and do, like a fool.
I walk over to a pillar in the place. I look at him, and then I step behind it.
Yeah,
Like
no,
that.
yeah, I'm not, yeah, no, yeah, Okay, that's fair. Asked and answered, I guess. We should drink more. Clink.
I do. I actually do clink it. Actually, if we have any of that mead left from that first adventure where we faced that Chishipaniki general with all the
Oh, you're gonna make me tear up. No, hold on.
Yeah, if we have any of that left, I will crack that open specifically so all of us can have some of that mead.
believe it. Only a few bottles remain of that. About 4 of them.
Then we'll lose one. Because this was a victory.
Da, 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 da.
Dead ass. Oh, wait, is Ramus around though?
I'm still here.
How are his eyes?
What happened?
How are Ramus's eyes right now? Like, it's been like a day and a half.
So,
They should probably be fine now.
yep, they look fine for now. I'm so glad you've been watching the
Like-
7 Deadly Sins of late.
I was rewatching a
What's
couple of
level?
my favorite episodes. Level 13 is
Close, actually, I believe.
120,000. We are
Oh, we're very close.
we're less than 2,000 away. We could get that in a fucking sparring fight with each other. I stubbed my fucking toe for 2,000 XP nowadays.
Do we get XP from smoking everything out?
Unfortunately, not.
None of the downtime activities usually result in XP per se.
I must.
But I
Are you?
but I will be taking advantage of the research one. Oh, sorry, I've talked to you.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I just asked. I asked Ramus like, "Are you good?"
I'm a tiger man with a sword that's also trying to eat my soul. I guess I'm as good as can be.
I fear its influence over you. If you need to talk or just know that we are here for you. And the rain seems to be able to channel a bit more divinity than usual. Perhaps she can help.
As of right now, we're good, but as of right now.
We are here, my
Those
friend.
will come with in the long run. I also expect a combination of Jin and Nira to chop me down if need be.
Let's just see Nira like holding like, I'll try to knock you out first. I wouldn't want to do that again.
Turn you into like a
Good
fish.
times, good times.
I could turn you into a fish. That might delaying tactic.
Yeah, I'd rather not be a fish.
Oh, that's actually a good question. If you had to be turned into an animal to incapacitate you, what kind of animal would you want to be turned into? It's a fun, like, drinking game.
That's a
Sorta.
good question. I've never been
It's-
faced
oh.
with that before.
They
Very
don't have
That's
many
fun.
drinking games in Sydney, do they?
No. Grad school was a long time ago.
A trout.
Why? Out of curiosity.
Most of our adventures take place on land. If you needed to take me out but keep me alive, keep me as a fish out of water. But then, find me some water.
Important step. You know what I'm saying?
I think I would like to be turned into some kind of bird. Maybe like a duck. I think that would be good.
Man, I love duck.
I love to eat the duck.
That's what I meant.
Maybe not a duck.
I cheers Rain with that.
Turn me into a tiger, maybe a small one.
Ooh, like
What?
like a cub.
Aw, now I'm imagining you as a little baby were-tiger.
That'd be a mistake, but okay.
Stop
You can still
imagining
kill
me,
us.
please.
I'm sorry. What about you, Rain?
I would
Is it a
become a
peacock?
bird.
I was gonna say, is it gonna be a peacock?
Probably.
Birds. Not a bird.
I would just want to fly away and get the fuck away from this war. That's all.
Ooh.
Gosh, this alcohol is making me all emotional as shit. Rain's gonna go get more bottles and just bring it to the table.
Yeah, we're probably pretty far into the first two.
Koo starts ladling out jungle juice to whoever wants to
Jesus fuck.
really wild.
Is Pooh drunk? Oh my god, is Pooh drunk?
He's about to get drunk. He was making jungle juice in a bucket the moment he got set down the table.
I will summon Gregory, and
I think
Gregory
Talos
will
is
help.
I think Talos is the only person who would know, but does Koo start handing out nutcrackers?
Oh.
Oh, I guess somebody else knows too. Someone's been up to the heights.
I have secrets.
Koo starts handing out big bottles of nutcrackers.
Oh my god. So, for myself, I would be a hairy caterpillar. Because I'm fluffy and wiggly.
You are a hairy caterpillar.
Oh.
That's burn.
But you are my favorite hairy caterpillar. I give him like a thump on his shoulder.
I appreciate that.
Some good whiskey.
He falls over.
Things aren't going to get easier. But I think we stand a true chance. We need to stay focused. But we've earned this town time.
Yeah. All this has been pretty fucking crazy up to this point. Not every day you get to get crunched between fucking Whale Lord of the Ocean and a ship deck.
Not every day you get run over and spat on by a giant spider, larger than a dragon.
I'm sorry. The son of Dagon? What?
Oh yeah, he landed on top of me and I got flung off the back of the ship.
You all fought the son of... Oh my god. Motor takes another shot. He finishes his drink.
And I jumped off the ship and landed on him and to take his head.
Wait, which one is the... Wait, which head? And...
To see the one big ass.
The fucking... It's got its own wall.
Looks like a Leviathan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's probably in the hold of the ship for now, right?
Yeah, at the current circumstance.
The giant plaque where it's gonna be hanging there.
Turn that into the entrance. Walk into the mouth of Dick.
Oh god, Jesus Christ. That'd be so hard to maintain.
Apologies, I think I left it a bit singed. But we can get a taxidermist to work it back up. Well, seeing everybody having a good time, Thalos will actually pull an Irish goodbye while everyone's looking in another direction, and go to study the glaive under, like down in the basement. And that's gonna be it.
Are we on the ship or?
We're in the bar.
Oh, we're in the
okay.
bar.
Yeah. So Ramus takes a bottle, pats Drake Hound on the head, and takes Nero. We go upstairs.
Test the durability of the bedroom.
I think for the first time, Modar gets drunk and passes out at the bar, at the table.
Come on.
And
Rain's gonna get behind the bar and bartend for the rest of the night.
Hey. Gonna see a little Kupo Shack trying to help Modar to his room.
no one and stay in the bar.
We'll get you more in the morning. Come on.
Water in the bar.
I'll get you water from the bar, okay? 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot.
He makes like a clumsy magical sigil, and then the unseen servant gets his other arm, and they get him up together.
3'2", have an ass getting a Modar up the stairs. Alright. I think that's a...
We fade out. We fade out, and it says Chapter 1, The Good Times.
It's like chapter 5, but
This is like chapter 3,
Yeah, it's
4.
fucking 2 years long getting to this point and feels great.
yeah, it's like chapter 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this-
I really like this campaign, and I want to say, I have full commitment. I want to come back here. There's a lot I still want to do in this world, and with a group that has this continuing this mission. Even if some people recruit others and say, hey, I need to do something else, but this is somebody I've met in the month that we've been downtime, or whatever, however we do it when we come back.
Me
Or
too.
however we feel.
I like
I
our
agree.
dynamic, but
Yeah.
everybody do what you do.
That's understandable.
I totally echo that. I am 100% down and totally committed to seeing this thing through. So
Fuck yes.
Word.
I appreciate you guys.
Same.
Thank you, Josh, wholeheartedly.
Goodbye.
This is probably my favorite game to be a player in ever.
I have loved DMing. I'm sad that it has to take a short break, but at the same time, gives me a little extra time to make some more goodies on the side here and there.
Months
Well,
ago.
Word.
let's see what happens 3-4.
Yeah.
Yeah. This Sunday, if you guys are gonna be around bullshitting a little bit, doing character stuff, I'm down. I was like doodling stuff while we were working today.
Just gotta
I sent you all Roll20 invites.
Doodling.
Let me know when
Oh,
you're in.
My character.
And I will give you guys sheets. And
Okay.
if you guys have any character questions and stuff, let me know.
Oh, like actually do? I was like, are you making your character or you're doodling it?
Oh, I'm doodling designs, but I was writing down character stuff.
Ooh.
So, good
Out of curiosity.
decided-
But... Yeah.
I did on a. So far, I could change my mind, but I was thinking about doing a Dragonborn Druid.
Druid,
Ooh.
yes,
Nice.
queen, yes.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
Oh my god, that's so exciting.
I'm kind of playing with the idea. I was reading how druids can like change to other animals and stuff, but since my character's Dragonborn, I'm gonna make it so that their identity is never really quite clear. Like you don't know if they're a dragon because they're a druid, or if they're a dragon because they're a dragon. I don't know. It's gonna be a mystery, y'all. That's what I got. So Sunday,
I love
to be
it.
continued. Be all down.
Sunday it is.
What time, son?
I don't know, like 8. We'll connect around 8, 9. Chat for like a couple hours and then call it a night. That's kind of what I was picturing.
So do we do
I'm with
point buy or roll?
Point by.
Whichever you would like.
Ooh.
What's the difference?
I'm gonna go with
One you roll, one you point by. If you roll, please roll in the game.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
But I'm not gonna. That's too much work to check it. But like,
Alright, y'all. I gotta go.
I trust
Rest
y'all.
well.
Alright,
All right. Bye,
Okay.
Rain. Night.
Hey,
later.
Sam, thanks for making it happen.
Hell yeah. Next
Glad.
time, too.
Glad to finish the fight. I will be at the bar.
All right, peace, guys.
Night.
Good deuces.
And there we go. Oh my goodness.
I'll make it work.
I mean, a well-rounded boy, if nothing else.